whenever you make a decision about what it is that you want for yourself and that it is going to happen, for that transformation to happen, the transformation has to first happen in your mind. Well, hello there, my ladies. I am Lisa Fox from lisafox.ie, and today I want to talk to you about transformation. And my biggest thing that's been rolling around in my head for the last number of months. I always knew this. But for the last number of months, I have been, it's been just so prominent in my mind because of the transformation that I'm personally having, I guess. That all transformation starts in the mind. And this might seem like, I don't know whether or not this is something that maybe seems obvious to you. And I think that that's something that's always seemed obvious to me, but it just keeps coming home to me in a really, really powerful way um, over the last few months. That transformation starts in the mind. Because I think even though I knew it, it still wasn't quite internalized for me, right? And because it wasn't internalized, I didn't fully live it out, right? And I would try to sort of, for want of a better word, I would try to reverse engineer that transformation and sort of, try to do all the things in order to get the transformation. But in the last number of months, it's just been so powerfully clear to me because I really have transformed in my mind. And that is what is creating all the transformation that I'm going through in my life. It takes a minute. It takes a minute for it to show up. And this transformation that I'm talking about is manifestation. That it's exactly the same thing. But the way that I put it is that any transformation or any manifestation is simply this. It's simply a decision. It's a decision that you're going to do the damn thing. It's a decision that you're going to reach your potential. It's a decision that you're going to drop all of this bullshit that you've been carrying on with, maybe your whole life up until this point. And you've gotten sick to your teeth with yourself, sick to death of yourself, sick of sabotaging yourself, sick of kind of having one toe in and the rest of your body out, and sick of saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, but behaving in a very, very different way. You know the difference when you make a decision that's a real decision. It's like full body immersion. It's like jumping into the water and trusting that you're going to swim because you've decided you're going to get over to the other side of the pool, and that's it. And that's such a different feeling, and it's such a different action, it's such a different behavior than putting your toe in the water and saying, I want to get over to the other side. that decision that leads to the transformation manifesting in real life is powerful. But dipping your toe in is like just saying, oh, wouldn't it be lovely if, you know, I had €1,000,000? Wouldn't it be lovely if I was a leader? Wouldn't it be lovely if, but I'm never really going to do it. Look, I'm just going to dip my toe in the water there and say that that's what I'm hoping for, magical thinking. But what we want is a whole completely different type of magical thinking. We want real magic. We want to wave that magic wand. But that magic, that manifestation, that transformation starts with a decision. And a decision just happens in between your two ears, right? A decision just happens in here. But that's all real transformation starts in exactly that place. It starts in the mind. Hi, everyone that's saying hello to me. Yeah, so I just like, and I know you've seen it in yourself before. And if you've seen it in yourself before, you can connect back in with that decision-making center in yourself that knows that you've done it before, that knows that what you're actually capable of when you jump in, when you're all in, when you decide, the transformation has already happened. The manifestation has already happened. I used to think this whole idea of manifesting was quite, it was too far-fetched for me. It was too kind of like, the Secret. Even though I loved it, I couldn't figure it out, because it was like, oh, just how does that work? Like, just visualize it and it happens. Just like, think positive thoughts and it happens. I need a little bit more detail than that. I need a little bit more practical advice than that. I need a little bit more, I need a few more steps, right? So since then, in the long period, so I think I saw The Secret, oh my God, maybe 15 years ago for the first time. Is it that old? Whenever it came out first. And I was like, this is amazing. Yes, I can definitely visualize. I'm the most positive person I know. I definitely can think positive thoughts. But now the way I think about manifesting, the way I think about, like, it's already done, is because it's already done in my mind first when I make that sort of transformational decision. Because when I make a real decision, not a toe in the water decision, a real, this is happening decision. This is happening no matter what decision. It's so tangible and so real that it may as well already have happened, because, and I'm going to give you an example in a minute, but like, it's that attitude change that happens when you make that kind of decision. That attitude, those behavioral things that change when you make that kind of decision. When you make a decision that's really transformational, you know this, and you know this is true. You suddenly start to behave like the person who's already achieved that. Think about any time that you've decided, for example, just to use sort of lowest common denominator, when you decide you're going to lose weight, and it's not like I'm going to start on Monday now and I'm going to start eating healthy. When you go, this is fucking happening. For once and for all, I'm going to lose that stone, 2 stone, whatever it is. And when you're really in that vibe of being committed to that and having decided that for real, immediately your behavior starts to change. Immediately you start to wear the clothes that look better on you. Immediately you start to wear the clothes that are a bit more like the woman who is a slimmer woman would wear, because you feel better immediately having made the decision and knowing that it's already on the way, that it's already happening. You show up differently. Your energy is different. You bring a completely different energy to the food on your plate when you're in that vibe of having already made the decision and it's already happening, and you're already that woman who is that 2 stone lighter or whatever it is. And it's a tangible, real, feelable, decipherable, visual for all the world to see difference. The transformation has already happened in the mind, and the rest naturally follows. And it has to be the same whenever you make a decision about what it is that you want for yourself, and that it is going to happen. For that transformation to happen, the transformation has to first happen in your mind, right? And for me, my example that I share for the moment is that I decided I was having a 6-figure business in 2021, working with mothers in business, an online business where I raise their confidence up through the fucking roof and be a leader for these women and lead the way and show what's possible and raise them up with me and help them to also create their own 6-figure businesses. And when that became so clear to me, I spent years with my toe in that water, let me tell you. Years going, oh, I know I could do this. I know I could jump into that water. I know I could get to the other side. Toe in. Ooh. Second guess. But the moment I jumped into the water and made that decision, my attitude changed, my behavior changed, the way I showed up changed, my energy changed. And when I jumped into that water, it was already done. And I am telling you right now, it's July. I have had consistent 10K months for months now. I am well on track to being that 6-figure online entrepreneur this year, like I decided. I am well on my way to helping multiple women do exactly the same thing. But that transformation happened in here first. That could not happen until I decided that was there, that it was already done, that there was no other way around it, that this is what I was going to do. And it was just a decision. It was just a leap, a jump, a plunge into that water. And that's what makes all the difference. And I know this is resonating with so many of you. I'm seeing the beautiful comments here and how excited you are. You're with me 100%, because you know you've been there before, you've felt that before. And if you've felt it before, if you've been there before in any small way, you can absolutely put yourself back into that energy and do it again with whatever decision it is that you make for yourself. And I just want to remind you today that next week I am doing my signature retreat in my Money Manifesting Moms Facebook group. At the moment, I'm going live into that group. I'm also going live into my Lioness Tribe group. Any of my Lionesses who want to jump into the Money Manifesting Mom Facebook group and join us for the retreat next week, you are more than welcome. There are a bunch of us ladies in there on the same mission. And when we unite, we are powerful. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1 p.m., I will be live in the group giving a powerful, transformational, life-changing retreat about how you are going to give birth to that money baby that is inside you, and how you can actually make the decision and make it happen for yourself. I did this retreat last month in the group. I'm this time going bigger, going better. It's going to be even more powerful than last time. And I have to say the feedback from last time was incredible. And I've got so many women since the retreat last month who are now joining forces with me and are well on their way to creating a very different life for themselves and their families since then. So I would love to see you on the retreat next week. If you need any details, please feel free to PM me. And feel free, if you're not already in the Money Manifesting Moms Facebook group, hop in there. Just send me a PM. I'll send you the link for the group, and you will be more than welcome to join us. The retreat will be available there until the end of next week, and there will be replays live. I'll be live in the group on those 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. And then the replays will be available to the end of the week, and then they will be taken down, because I truly believe that the power and energy in the group during those retreat days is just, as my 3-year-old son would say, massive. And I like to take down the replays afterwards because, I don't want to disperse that energy. I want to keep it in the retreat week. So, brilliant. Cannot wait. Lots of people giving me lovely messages there. Thank you so much. Remember, confidence plus faith equals success. And success is available to you. It's just a decision. And that transformation just has to happen in here first. And then everything will fall into place and the universe will conspire in your favor to get the damn thing done. And I will help you out as much as I can too. I'll see you all next week at the retreat. Bye-bye, lovelies. Mwah.